Okay, and we're live. I think YouTube is trying to accept the stream. Okay, there it goes. Looks a little fuzzy, but yeah, okay, it's in focus now. Alright, hey guys, we're back on for the live stream. Playing Monster Hunter World Iceborne a little bit. Okay, let me link the live stream over to our Discord, just so everybody knows we're starting. Okay, I should probably put on my glasses. Where the hell are they? There you go. Alright, so looks like we already have some people here. Welcome to the live stream, guys. I have our friends Salty and Heavy here with me. Say hello, everybody.
Hi. Hello.
Salty, that's cheating. Okay, so today's a special day. Happy calendar change, like everybody. I guess it's New Year's, but I don't know. It just feels like a shitty same day as every day to me. I don't know. Like, yeah, it's 2021. I guess we're living in the fucking future now, where there's no flying cars or like replicators or anything like that. All we got is viruses and dead parents and that type of shit. Like, oh, this future sucks, dude. Okay, so okay, Mason says, hey people, welcome Mason, what's going on? Hey, Panabra says, looking forward to see you roast the movie. LOL, Happy New Year. Hey, Happy New Year, Panabra. Okay, so our plan today is wow, this looks really anime epic. Anyway, so now what we're going to do today is we're going to discuss and review the movie today, like while we're doing some Iceborne hunts. Havoc is asking, how bad was it? Well, let's leave that for the conversation. So, how about we do this? Let's have like a Salty, Heavy night. We're gonna go ahead and discuss the movie first, and then after we're done with our review, let's go ahead and take questions or comments from the chat after that. So we'll see how that works. Okay, so yeah, I guess we can start by hunting a black Diablos. So let's go do that.
Okay.
Alright. Were there any event quests with black Diabloses in them?
I think there is one. I have an investigation though for tempered. Same thing goes for Rathlos.
Alright, let's do that tempered black Diablos then. How many feints does it get?
I think it has 5.
Okay, fine with me.
Yep.
Alright guys, so let's start talking about this Monster Hunter movie. So it's the movie that nobody asked for. But I don't know what's going on with Capcom, but they kinda did the same shit with Resident Evil. So I know that Resident Evil fans are very unhappy with that too. The RE movies seem to be successful enough to keep going, at least financially, and Mila seems to have her own cult following. I don't really understand it, but I guess that's a thing. Oh, also a reminder, okay, so Mila Jovovich she seems like a nice lady. She's a mother with 2 kids, so I'm going to just like throw that out there. This is just an opinion. Everybody has opinions, so let's just not take this personally. And she seems like a nice lady. Nothing personal against her, but her work is kind of not to my taste sometimes. and yeah, like let's not be too vile like when we're criticizing her work. So okay, so we have an investigation for Black Diablos here. They go to Camp 15, probably.
Havoc says, I heard they were rebooting the Resident Evil movies, and they are. It's not going to be by Paul Anderson, thank God, but it's going to be rebooted.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yuppers.
Alright, well, I guess we'll see what happens. I still don't know if I'll watch those. I watched the CG version with Leon, like a while back.
Those are good. Those movies are good.
I guess it was accurate, but I was really bored. Anyway, let's talk about the movie. So, here's what we're going to do. So, Okay, so first of all, let's have everybody talk about what their favorite movies are, and like kind of like your most favorite, the thing you hate the most, like just so everybody has a frame of reference, for what we expect of the Monster Hunter movie, and then I'm gonna give a short synopsis of what happened in the movie, and then from there we can kind of discuss like what we think about it. Okay, so I guess I'll go first. Not that everybody cares about my opinion, but okay. So my most hated movie is coincidentally also a Mila Jovovich movie. It's Ultraviolet, and I guess I hated that movie for well, first it's terrible acting and it's horrible plot. It was just I, and I don't know, like the action. Like I know they were trying really hard with like really cool like action sequences and special effects and stuff, but it was just executed like crap. And her acting was just very bizarre, like in that movie. I just didn't get it. Also, almost everything with vampires is terrible. So, so it's like a future vampire movie. Like it was pretty. Ugh. Yeah, it was the only movie I've ever had to fast forward through, like to keep my sanity. So on the other hand, my favorite movie is Samurai X: Trust and Betrayal, and yeah, that's just I don't know, like I just think it's sort of a masterpiece, like in terms of writing and characters and pacing, and the action is absolutely incredible, and just like the philosophy that it goes through and all that. It's basically the best story you'll ever hear about like someone explaining how they got a scar. Oh god, I'm almost dead. I forgot how much damage this thing does. Like tempered black diablos, it's kind of a little bit more dangerous than elder dragons. Oh crap, now it's sticking. Okay, and if you guys don't watch anime, I guess my favorite Hollywood movie would be something like Shawshank Redemption, which just really incredible, like characters and writing in that.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, Salty, why don't you go ahead? Why don't you? Oh shit,
Ooh.
Salty's dead.
It tapped him with its tail, like it wasn't even doing an attack. Let's see. My favorite type of movies are like Lord of the Rings, stuff like that. Like, I like something that can really tell a story
sorry.
and just really get you into it. Let's see, what is my least favorite movie? That's a good one. Because I've watched a metric ton of movies, and I would have to say, and I know I'm digging on Paul Anderson, but the very last Resident Evil movie, like he took everything from Resident Evil and still blamed it on the T-virus when like there's stuff in that movie that's not even T-virus. It's like Ouroboros or Las Plagas and stuff like that going on, and then I'm sitting there thinking, this man don't know his ass from his elbow.
Oh, so he's just kind of mixing everything up.
Yeah, so he doesn't even explain like half the stuff. Like he kills off 2/3 of the characters that was in the original movie off screen. I don't know how to use this damn weapon.
Oh, you're using Charge Blade?
Yeah. I said I was going to do it.
All right, well that explains why we're all getting our shit pushed. Ooh, goddamn! Wow.
But my favorite type of movies that can tell a story or follow the source material really well, and there's a lot of movies that can do that, but certain directors just don't do it, and they just want to do their own thing, and I don't understand why. Or have you turned?
I can't really give a good idea about what kind of movies I like, because I don't really watch a lot of movies, to be honest. So I can't really give a good opinion on what I like and don't like for that. So I don't know.
Yeah, Heavy's too busy pushing everybody's shit in when he's playing video games. So, let's ask Heavy this instead. What's your favorite video game story?
I definitely still like 7's story. 7's still good.
A man after my own heart.
I also did like Xenoblade Chronicles as well. That was also pretty good. The first one.
Oh, I didn't know you played that one.
Yeah, I've seen a playthrough. I have the game. I just haven't played it myself. But
Yeah, I was thinking about
But
getting.
it was actually pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting the HD, like whatever of it. Okay. All right. So, Salty, how many of the Resident Evil movies did you see?
All of them.
Wasn't there like 8 of them or something?
Yes.
How
I didn't
did
go
you?
to the theaters. I just waited until they were like on not HBO, but the movie channels.
Okay. So I know I watched the first one for sure. I may have seen the second one.
See, okay, so low key, the first one wasn't bad. It was actually good because it dealt with slow ass dumb zombies who just walked around and grabbed things.
The only thing I remember from RE1 was just a hallway of lasers fucking up everybody's shit.
Yeah,
And that was kind of it. Oh, so, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. What else were you saying?
I don't remember.
Okay, I guess you were saying it was okay. I don't know why I'm tenderizing its leg. Okay.
I did not mean to fire that shot.
Alright, let's go ahead and, so I'm gonna give a synopsis of the Monster Hunter movie from memory. I'll probably do a very bad job, but, that's okay. Also, I saw the movie in theaters. So yeah, when you go see it in theaters, you get an advanced copy of Monster Hunter Rise. I'm fighting the new Elder Dragon currently, and that's a lie. Don't sue me. So yeah, I did go see it in theaters. Of course, like I wore all the protection and got my mask. I didn't eat any snacks. I even wore a condom for extra protection. I guess I was hard the entire time. And yeah, like if you guys go to watch stuff in theaters, be very careful. Like I didn't get snacks until after the movie, and I left, so I could like just make sure my hands were washed and I wasn't like around any surfaces that I wasn't personally responsible for cleaning. But yeah, they the theater people, they seem to be doing a good job of trying to sanitize things, but I don't know, there's risks to everything, so that's kind of on you guys. In the theater, there were I went to see it on like a Friday night, I think, and there was barely anybody there. Just like families with like little kids that wouldn't shut up. So yeah, like not a lot of people there. Okay, so let's start with the synopsis for Monster Hunter movie. By the way, guys, if there's any audio visual issues, just let me know. And I know I'm not doing a good job of. Oh yeah, we gotta capture this thing, don't we?
Yeah.
Let's be careful not to kill it. Yeah, so let's see. I believe the movie starts with on the Monster Hunter side where everybody's on a sand ship, and the sand ship gets sunk by a pack of Diabloses somehow, which yeah, I really don't get, because you'd figured like these people live here and they know how to deal with Diabloses, but nope, they just get completely wrecked by this pack of Diabloses. I know they did get surprised, but nobody threw a sonic pod or anything like that. So yeah, yeah, the ship gets fucked up, and Tony Jaa's character gets knocked overboard. Does anybody know if his character actually has a name, or is he just Hunter?
He's just Hunter.
Great. Wait, where the hell did this Diablos go? It is, oh, it's directly above us. Okay. Yeah, so Hunter gets... Okay, Havoc is asking, wait, what, how? Well, they basically just start ramming the sides of the ship. There's like 3 or 4 of the Diabloses. And, yeah, I guess they just get attacked in the middle of the night. It's not really clear why Diablosis would attack a ship. But I guess that doesn't really need explaining. It just happens. So yeah, Hunter gets knocked off the ship. And then we cut to Mila Jovovich. Her character's name is Artemis. And she's... Does anybody remember what her military rank was?
No, but I know she was a ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's an army ranger. And she's leading a team to go search for another team that went missing in the desert.
Ben.
Yeah, Bravo team.
Yeah, so this is probably the slowest part of the movie, and it was also edited strangely fast. So they're kind of setting it up as a mystery, like, hey, what happened to these people? Why are they missing? And just very suddenly they get sucked up by this giant electric, like wall of clouds. Yeah, and they're isekai'd like into Monster Hunter World, where. Okay, so the first thing that happens is, yeah, they get attacked by the Diablos, or one of the Diablos is that, yeah, sunk the sand ship earlier. Okay, we got the tail, great. Okay, so they get attacked by Diablos, and yeah, it really is an isekai story. So the Diablos just kind of, I don't know, it just starts kicking their asses. Like, I guess none of their weapons really work on it. And so I know Salty's like very unhappy about how the military weapons aren't affecting these monsters at all. I will admit though that the Diablos they're fighting, it looks really big. It's like, it's maybe twice the size of this one. It's freaking gigantic. So maybe from that I can kind of understand why the bullets aren't really affecting this thing. But at the same time, the movie actually doesn't show the bullets hitting it. Like, they're just firing and then there's no reaction. Like, you don't see the bullets ricocheting or anything like that at all. So yeah, eventually, yeah, most of her team dies and they get, they take cover, like, inside a ravine or something. And then at that point, they start getting attacked by spiders. Which I'm like, what's going on, spiders? And for, yeah, so they all get stung and captured by spiders. Like Mila Jovovich, she eventually wakes up, like she breaks out of like a spider like pod that she got wrapped up in, and she's all kinds of fucked up. Okay, so she finds her sniper. He's the only surviving guy, and apparently he's got spider eggs laid in his torso, and so like yeah,
greatest fucking scene of the movie right there.
Yeah, so it's really well done. It's just it's not really what you expect out of Monster Hunter. Is he limping? Okay, let's stop hitting this thing. Huh. Okay. I guess we'll just fast travel to 15. Yeah. So yeah, he has spiders eggs laid inside of him. Like that's. I guess that's never really been a thing. But I don't know, yeah, so yeah, I never want to hunt another spider in Monster Hunter because of that, because like, I'm just not a fan of having parasites. And then he dies. I forget how he dies. Does he get like snipped in half by like a spider or something, like a big spider?
I'm pretty sure he died because the baby spider's coming out of his fucking
Well, no,
stomach.
but then the spider came up behind him and then bit him or ate him
Oh,
or
was
something.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I don't have
That's
screamer
from my
pods.
memory.
Alright, I guess we'll just wait for it to go to sleep or something. Oh no! Ugh, I was trying to head it off. Damn it. Okay, well, so yeah, he gets bitten, in half or something. Yeah, and then Mila, she sets up like a, what does she do? She uses a flare, like, to fight off the spiders. And she uses the fire to, like, she also does, like, a flamethrower compressed air thing. Yeah, and then she gets away from the spiders. So the spiders, they have, like, an underground lair. There's, like, thousands of them down there, by the way, which, you never see that type of behavior, like, in actual Monster Hunter, which that's very weird. And then, yeah, she makes it above ground. Okay, we're going to Gathering Hub, right? Okay, so when she's above ground, the spiders are still after her, but apparently they're afraid of daylight, so they don't come after her. Yeah, so
was never a fucking thing in the Monster Hunter universe.
Yeah, we've never seen that before. So so it's at this point where I'm trying to get a close look at the spiders because they're finally in daylight, and I'm like, I think those are Nersillas. And the whole time, like, we've been watching spiders, like, running around on screen, and I couldn't tell they were Nersillas. because the whole time I was trying to count how many legs they had. Because Nursillas technically don't have 8 legs, they have 6. And the whole time in the movie, the shots are so unclear, you just can't tell. I did notice that when they stung Artemis to paralyze her, the monster, or the spidery monster, it stung her with a stinger on its tail, which that's how a Nursilla attacks. It actually has a stinger on its tail. It also has poisonous jaws, but apparently they never use those in the movie. Nope. But yeah, apparently they actually are Nursillas. You just can't tell because they're colored completely black. They have no coloring to them, which that actually made them really difficult to recognize. Because normally I think they're like kind of like purple and yellow, a little bit of white on there. So yeah, like they completely lost their coloration. And I guess that it technically makes sense for the environment. If they're having them running around in the dark, it makes sense that they would blend into the environment. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Maybe we should go through the synopsis a little bit faster. Yeah, so Artemis is on the surface. I think she fucked up her ankle trying to escape from the spiders. And you can't really tell what exactly is wrong with her ankle, but she can't walk on it. And she does that bullshit thing where she takes one of her bullets and she pours the gunpowder onto her ankle and sets off the gunpowder. And for some reason, the explosion from the gunpowder completely heals her ankle and she can walk and run on it again. Which, that was like, I'm like, what? Like, this was so confusing to me. I actually had to look it up, like, what were they trying to do here? So apparently, people say, like, if you're bleeding, you can use gunpowder to burn the wound closed. But most medical experts say, please don't fucking do that, because you're probably just going to injure yourself more. So the way she was limping on her ankle, it looked like she had either sprained or broken her ankle, but there's no way that explosion's going to fix your bones. But anyway, that happens. So it's at this point that she runs into Tony Jaa's character. He kind of appears a little bit when they're fighting off the Diablos earlier. He uses paint arrows to mark the Diablos. And so I think, like Mila's character, she wanders into the base camp for Tony's character, Hunter. And they start fighting each other.
It was actually the wreckage of the ship or something that she walked into.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then she got ambushed by the Hunter guy. And they had like a whole fight choreography.
Oh, yeah, there's a...
It's not play fight neither. This is straight up beating the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, so there's a sand ship graveyard, apparently. When all the Diablos sink ships, they conveniently take all the ships and gather them in one spot or something. Okay, Heavy posted a thing. Let's go grab that.
Yep.
Okay, so she's there looking for water. By the way, this desert that they're trapped in doesn't look hot at all, but but she's very thirsty apparently. Which, like people would get thirsty after doing all that stuff, but for some reason the desert doesn't look hot. Okay, so she gets captured by Tony Jaa about twice. She kind of escapes and then gets recaptured. Okay, we'll come back and loop around when we actually start giving our opinions on the movie, but apparently when she's trying to escape, they're like fighting each other for like half an hour or something, and they're mostly just shoving each other into walls. So yeah, it takes a while, and eventually, yeah, so they struggle so much that they roll outside of base camp and
back into the Nursilla pit.
Yeah, they roll into the Nursilla pit, where the Nursillas try to eat Tony Jaa's character, but Artemis, I guess, changes her mind on, wanting him to die, and she pulls him out to save him. Okay, this is Elder's Recess, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so he might start up top.
He starts in the Eastern Camp.
I low-key like
Shaw
his viewer's name. His name is Hissing Geese Project. I'm totally down with that name.
Dude, geese are some of the meanest animals on the planet.
They are, and they're assholes for no fucking reasons.
Yeah, I like to call them beings of hatred. But yeah, geese are very mean animals.
But like, how is she fighting after getting her ass whooped by spiders, having to blow her ankle off, with gunpowder. Haven't had a drink or food in probably what a day now, and she's still fighting off an able-bodied hunter like it's no one's business.
Yeah, he's completely unhurt. He's just been chilling in base camp, stalking people. Like, he's got plenty of food and water. I mean, there was a whole scene where he's just having a big sip of water, and she's being all thirsty. Not thirsty, like actually thirsting for water. Sorry. So there's new nomenclature now. And yeah, and when I guess when Tony's not being a jerk to her, like he's the hunter character. He seems to be a very religious man. He prays every night. Like in this language we don't understand, where he seems to have two idol figures of a man and a child, or a woman and a child, which they go on to explain later on, like who those people represent. Okay, so after they're done fighting each other for almost no reason, they become friends. Artemis befriends him by handing him a Hershey's chocolate bar that was in her pocket.
That somehow did not fucking melt at all.
Yeah, it wasn't They were in the desert. It's not melted. It wasn't fucked up from fighting spiders or anything like that. Hey, Lance, what's going on? Yeah, so we're just going through a synopsis of the Monster Hunter movie. And okay, so they become friends. So of course they don't speak the same language. So she says what she's giving him as a gift is chocolate. And so like for the rest of the movie, whenever they talk about food, they call it chocolate. Okay, so from here, Artemis says she wants to get back to her armored vehicle to get a weapon to fight the Diablos. And so Tony says, "I have a plan. We're gonna go. we're gonna go to the Nursillas, and we're gonna get one of its poison stingers to put the Diablos to sleep." Of course, like they don't speak the same language. They basically do this. They're just talking with their hands, I guess. Is this thing not roar yet? Very weird.
Well, I already engaged it before you got here.
Alright, yeah. I was too busy telling the story. Okay, so they do this thing where Mila is now... they're waiting for nightfall for the Nursillas to come out. And Mila draws them outside of their nest by standing there and singing like an idiot. Which, yeah, we'll talk about that later. But, so yeah, she manages to draw the Nursillas out. And they manage to ambush one. And Hunter uses a greatsword to slice its head in half, and then he cuts off the stinger. And so they grab the stinger and they run the hell away, which they should. And so Artemis yells, "Next time you be bait." And so this whole bait thing, like between the two of them, it becomes a thing, like for the rest of the movie. Maybe we should get this Rathalos out of there. Oh yeah, they never used flash pods, did they?
They didn't use nothing.
They used a slinger ammo, I think. And we'll talk about that like soon. Okay, so at this point, I guess they're friends, and they try to come up with a plan to hunt the Diablos and to grab the weapon. And I guess I'll try to be a little faster with his explanation, but they set up some traps to distract the Diablos to get its attention. And Tony, he takes... Like, I guess he does some crafting, and wow, that tail's already off. Oh, I tripped on the ledge, that's great. Okay, so he takes the spider stinger, and he kind of mixes it onto an arrow to make sleep arrows. And so his plan is to put the Diablos to sleep. We don't need to kill it, we just need to disable it so we can go grab the weapon from the truck. And so there's also a very... strange montage where Artemis is learning how to use dual blades, and she also now has a clutch claw on her left arm, which it came out of nowhere. Hunter was not using a clutch claw before this, but Artemis suddenly has one, so that was very confusing. Okay, so they engage the Diablos. I guess I'll make this quick where... Yeah, so Hunter manages to fire the sleep arrow into the Diablos' eye, and why am I noob carving this? Sorry, guys. Wow, this is actually amazing watching you guys fight this Rathalos while I'm carving a tail. Okay, so the arrow starts to put Diablos to sleep, but Artemis, being a complete noob to Monster Hunter mechanics, accidentally wakes it back up. Yeah, so she actually fucks up the sleep status, just like in the games. Yeah, so it wakes it back up.
She ruined the sleep bomb run.
Yeah, she ruined it. So so it starts to wake back up, and she grabs, I think it's a bazooka. I don't know enough about military explosives.
It's an AT-4 anti-tank rocket launcher that does fucking nothing to the Diablos.
Yeah, she nails it right between the eyes. And
no damage.
No damage.
I fucking hate that. And it has lock-on. You know, a fire forget weapon has lock-on. Okay. Meaning, it does not have lock-on. It shouldn't just, like, you look at it and say lock-on. No, it doesn't have that. It's not a javelin. Fucking, that makes me tight.
Yeah. Although, I mean, they're just a surveillance team. They shouldn't really have, like, weapons, like homing missiles and shit. But anyway, so it's, yeah, so she fires it and it hits the Diablos right between the eyes. Again, this is the same freaking giant Diablos that's like twice the size of a whale or something. Oh, Jesus Christ! I didn't even see Joe walk up. Okay, so yeah, she nails it with the javelin. It doesn't do anything to Diablos. So Hunter takes his greatsword and jams it in between the horns of Diablos, but it stuns Diablos, doesn't quite kill it. And so Artemis uses her her clutch claw to clutch onto Diablos. She's on its head. I guess we should chase Rathalos. Oh god.
It's not enraged yet,
oh!
so we can probably run from it.
How the fuck did that happen? I've never seen that happen before. He actually dragon breathed me out of the air. Alright, sorry, got some nullberries. Okay, so Artemis clutches onto the Diablos' head, and after a very long struggle, like Diablos is trying to shake her off, ramming its head into like pillars and stuff. So she pretty much mounted it, just sui monte, and she drives the greatsword all the way into its brain, and that kills it. And here's where the movie just kind of randomly takes a weird turn, where there's a desert storm immediately after the hunt, and Artemis carves a plate off of Diablos, and I guess the hunter, he's knocked out. Yeah, so he got hit by Diablos pretty bad, so he's knocked out during the storm, and so Artemis uses the Diablos plate to try to carry him to safety, but she kind of just wanders around in the storm and doesn't go anywhere. Like, you'd think she should at least go back to the base camp or something, but she doesn't. She just wanders around during the storm, and then eventually builds a shelter, which, why didn't she just build the shelter first instead of dragging him around? It was very bizarre. But, okay. So,
I don't think she actually built a shelter. She just kind of like built like a hammock around Tony Jaa in the slide thing from Diablos, and then they just woke up in a pile of sand.
Yeah, she must have applied some type of medicine or adrenaline to him or something. I can't even really tell what it was, but apparently the point here is she saves his life. So, from here, they're talking how Artemis wants to go home. And so Hunter points out, in the middle of the map, there's some sort of mountainous area with like ominous blue electricity storms, just like the thing that isekai'd her earlier. So, like, obviously she needs to go there. And so they travel back to Hunter's village, where I guess they have more bait shenanigans, where where she's bait for this Cephalos that hops out of a lake, and they eat it because it's, I guess, delicious fish.
And it's really tiny for whatever fucking reason.
Yeah, it's a really small Cephalos. It's like, wow. It's sort of the size as one of those like little sandfish things. I don't know why they just didn't use a sandfish instead, but yeah. So, oh wow, I watched that bug fall out of the air too. Oh crap. Okay, so So they're camping at a lake, and there are Apsaros here. I would have personally preferred that they had Apnatoths, but they're Apsaros, the things that look like ankylosaurs. There's a whole herd of them, and they in the middle of the night, I think they get scared off by, was it Rathalos flying overhead? Yeah, so Rathalos.
They all lit on fire, pretty much.
Yeah, they basically. Also, I would like to note that Rathaloses shouldn't be able to use flame breath attacks. They basically only shoot fireballs, like in the games. And canonically, the only thing that can use like flamethrower stuff are like Elder Dragons, because they have like more powerful flame sacks or something. But anyway, this freaking gigantic Rathalos can, like, it's basically just flamethrowering the shit out of all of these Apsaros. Starts a stampede, and yeah, so they run away to try not to get trampled to death by these Apsaros, and then a bunch of other people from the village show up to save them. Okay, so I think there's a handler. She uses her clutch claw to save Hunter or Tony, and freaking Admiral runs in with like a fire element greatsword and starts chasing off the Apsaros so they don't get trampled. So you know right away, like, these guys are noobs because they're going for element instead of raw damage on greatswords. So like, they don't know what they're doing. So yeah, so they save them, and I guess from here they actually capture Artemis and put her in prison, like at the village. Okay, so here's the part of the movie I probably dislike the most. we'll loop it back around and talk about that. But when she wakes up in prison, she's like, "Why the hell are you imprisoning me?" Admiral explains in English, "We've had people like from your side show up here before. They've always been trouble, so that's why she's in prison." And Artemis very easily breaks out of prison. She runs into Meowscular Chef, who he does the exact same steak cooking animation in the movie that he does in Monster Hunter World.
I wasn't even mad about that.
Yeah, that was fine. I think they could have maybe done more pizzazz with it, because the fact that it was the exact same was, I don't know. They had like this insane budget. They should have done something a little bit extra, but they didn't. But that's fine. Meowscular Chef, he has a strangely high-pitched voice for an animal that large. He sounds like a regular cat instead of a cat that's like 100 pounds or something.
I mean, they didn't give him the voice that he was in this game. He's supposed to sound like he's smoking like a bunch of cigarettes daily.
Yeah, he looks like he's smoking cigarettes every day.
Yeah, but he just sounded like a standard Palico.
Yeah, he's just sounding like a regular Palico. It was a little strange. But Artemis seems to really like Meowscular Chef. So I guess she's really fascinated by cats or cat people. So I guess that was different. Okay, so at this point, I can't even understand what happened, because like Admiral like wanted to imprison her, and then when she broke out, he was like, "Oh, help us with our plan," or something. So their plan is to go to like the central like pillar mountain thing to get Artemis back home, but it's guarded by Rathalos, and so they just kind of suit up and run over there, and they kind of emphasize this kind of thing where Rathalos is only vulnerable right before it shoots its flame, which I found very confusing. But I don't know, they just rolled with it, and so yeah, so like all the hunters and all the handlers, they just suit up and they go to the mountain, and it's very rainy, and they kind of get trashed by Rathalos, and
the longsword users get killed first.
Yeah,
I mean, that is what happened.
Yeah, they probably should have put more evade up on their sets or something. But, yeah, they got flamethrowered, I think.
And the characters that are also with them are the characters from this game. They have the serious handler.
Yeah, they have serious
the excitable
handler.
airlister, the regular handler.
And they fucking died.
Yeah, we'll come back and
Yeah.
talk about them. But yeah, for some reason, the handlers are there during the hunt, and they're like running around firing slinger ammo from their clutch claws, and I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Like, you guys should be. Anyway,
Can we talk about how attractive they were too? Like, ooh.
we'll come back and talk about that. But yeah, so they're there hunting on the field for some weird reason. But anyway, so Artemis gets knocked off the cliff, and she gets isekai'd back home. She lands in the desert, and she gets found by another military team. And she's all fucked up. Like she's like dehydrated, injured in like 1,000 ways. So they strap her like to a medical bed, and they're gonna fly her back to base, because she needs medical attention. And it's at this point where, did anybody post any other quests?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
Those are the only two I had.
Okay, somebody
That's
post
related
something.
to the movie.
Yeah, somebody post something. I'm busy telling the story. Okay, so they're flying her out. There's a, I don't know the names of these vehicles. There is a very large plane with propellers. That I guess it's their medical airship. So they're taking her back for medical treatment. And there's also a recon. It looks like a Boeing with a radome head. So that's also flying around with them. And so at this point, Rathalos apparently goes through one of the portals, and he just starts fucking up their shit. Like, he tears apart everything. And so the plane that Artemis is in, it crashes, but she survives, and she's the only one that survives because she was strapped
Main
down.
character.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, seatbelts.
Yeah, she was strapped down into
Save
the
her
bed.
life.
Yeah, and yeah, so she survives, and of course she doesn't have any of her weapons left, so she digs through the plane, the wreckage of the plane, looking for something she can use to fight Rathalos. She also has her clutch claw still on her left arm. Oh Jesus! Okay, here's an Elder Dragon. Oh, I guess you couldn't find Gore Magala, so you guys distance it. Okay, we'll get there in a second. Okay, so I guess she finds a flare gun or some shit like that. Or no, it's not a. I think it's a flare bullet, but she doesn't have the gun. So she sets the she confronts Rathalos. She clutch claws to him and cuts through his wing.
After she lights the fucking flare by sticking her hand in a fire.
Yeah, she lights the flare by sticking her hand in the fire. I don't know why she just didn't light it after it was loaded into the slinger or something. That would have been a lot safer for her. But also, I don't think it's possible for people to really hold on to something while it's burning like that. You just have this reflex to, like, your hand just retracts. Like, just try touching a hot stove. Like, there's no decision making there. Your arm just shoots back. So anyway, yeah, she cuts through Rathalos' wing so it can't fly away. And then, like, she loads that horse shit, and right before, just like they said, like, its only weakness is right before it uses the flame. So Rathalos gets ready to barbecue her, but she fires the flare into his flame sack, and it blows up. Which, I still don't get how that's a thing, but I suppose it's a mechanic that technically exists in the games with Glavenus and Anjanath. They kind of get kicked back from their flame sacks. So anyway, so yeah, Rathalos, he blows the fuck up. It like explodes, like his head, his throat, his chest, like that all just, like, it's just all ripped apart. And then he falls down, and then he gets back up. Which I'm like, oh, I don't know how you survive that shit. But yeah, so Tony shows up with his arrows that are all explosive arrows, and he just starts hammering Rathalos, repeatedly, and eventually I think he hits the flame sack again, and yeah, that finally puts down Rathalos. Oh god, I forgot how scary this monster is. Shit. Okay, we need to tenderize it somehow. This might be a good chance. Okay, so they finally managed to kill Rathalos. And it's at this point where I guess the isekai portals between our world and Monster Hunter, it starts getting more unstable. And freaking Gore Magala shows up for no reason. yeah, he, and then yeah, I guess they suit up again with new weapons. They hand Artemis sword, not sword and shield, just sword with no shield. And Tony has an insect glaive. I think Admiral, I think he has a switch axe, but I'm not sure. And so they isekai back to the lightning mountain thing, and they start attacking Gormagala, and then the credits roll.
Sequel bait.
Sequel bait. Oh crap! I really shouldn't have done that. Okay, so yeah, that's the end of the movie. I didn't stick around to see if there was post-credit stuff because I didn't care enough. So oh, okay, he's down. Okay, so yeah, that's the end of the movie. Yeah, so I guess Artemis had a chance to go home, but I guess there's more horse shit to deal with, so she's gonna start helping to hunt Gore. Okay, so yeah, so that was the movie. I was very surprised at when it ended, because it was like the whole time Rathalos was fucking up the military. I was like, man, it kind of feels like this part should have happened about 20 minutes ago. But yeah, like the movie ended very suddenly. So yeah, Salty, what did you think of the movie?
Sound design, monster design, on point. Like, they couldn't have done a better job with how the monsters looked, acted, sounded. That shit was on point. I'll admit that. Everything else was horse shit. Because I have family members that have been in the military and all that. Like, why are these tanks leaving base and they don't have a round loaded into the cannon? What? The moment you see this dragon, them tanks should have just opened up and just fucking blew its brains out.
Yeah. Would a tank even be able to aim that high to hit a flying monster, though?
When it was down on the ground ripping one of those vehicles apart, yes, it would have.
Yeah, because there was a scene in it where the tank was trying to aim at it, and then it didn't fire it in time.
Yeah, because it didn't have a shell in the cannon for whatever fuck reason.
Oh yeah, there was a scene where they're, like a really split-second scene, they were trying to load the shell, I think, and then that didn't work out. Okay, oh yeah, and then during the Rathalos fight, I think they actually do show some of the bullets deflecting off of its armor.
Face. Yeah, just its face.
Yeah, they couldn't pierce it,
penetration.
apparently. Yep. Which, you know, given that Rathalos was freaking huge, it was pretty much the size of Safajiva, I think. And I guess its armor was about as heavy.
You know, I've never taken a greatsword up against this guy before. I'm doing pretty alright.
Yeah, he seems like a good choice for greatsword. Or lance.
Well, I've already kicked this thing's ass with the lance plenty of times.
Yeah. Okay, okay, Heavy, what did you think of the movie?
I expect it to be a B-tier movie, because I know how this guy does this stuff. And it's about pretty much what I expected that and that. It was is pretty much the best way I can describe it, I guess.
Okay. Well, my opinion of the movie that it was okay, I guess. Like, I think I enjoyed it, but I don't really think the movie was good or great or notable in any way. Like Salty said, they did do an excellent job with the monsters. Outside of the Nursellas being completely black. I couldn't see anything, but I guess that's just an element of horror. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, I didn't know that was going to be the attack.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow, you guys flinched him out of his attack. Ah, I fucked up my
I'd say
counter.
it's kind of like a movie that you kind of would see, like, with friends and, you know, make fun of. Like, kind of like Sharknado, I guess, would be
Yeah.
a good comparison.
Essentially,
That's how I viewed
if you go into this movie, right, and not expecting a thing, you'll have a good time.
Yeah.
If you want it for story, don't go for story, because there's no story.
Yeah, and to be honest, Monster Hunter as a game series doesn't really rely on story anyway, so if you're coming to this movie looking for that, like, you're your expectations are very wrong. So, like, yeah, don't. You're not here for the story. The action scenes are fine, I guess. One thing I really noticed about this movie was that the team that was working on it, they were essentially just relying on their strengths. They have a lot of experience, doing horror, like military horror shit with the Resident Evil movies, so they were kind of replicating a lot of that for the first half of the movie. And there's kind of two different ways we can see that. They were, they know what they do well, so they were doing that. But at the same time, Monster Hunter isn't like that at all. It's I've never really got a sense of horror outside of a very few specific. Wow, that was a weird hitbox. Out of a very few specific monsters, we've never seen anything like live in hives, like the way the Nersillas live, like here in this movie. That was really unexpected. And
oh. Okay, well that worked.
Yeah, kind of saved me, I guess.
You poked me in the butt, but knocked me down, and I got iframes for it. Thank you.
Yay, okay. I forgot this thing causes bleeding. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter if I have bleeding if I'm inside this healing cloud. Oh god, I did the wrong thing. Okay, there's so much knockback on this monster. Sorry guys, I'm very busy talking and I can't really hunt properly right now.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you can say that the... Ooh, okay, I'm gonna throw a life powder. I forgot to restock my items. That's so great. Yeah, so the team, they were relying on their strengths, but the thing is, their strengths don't really have a lot to do with what this game franchise is about. So, yeah, the whole mystery part where they were looking for the lost team, I thought they could have actually slowed down the pacing for that, but the way they did the editing and the cuts, it was like way too fast to establish any emotions. It was just like, it almost felt info dumpy, like the way they cut it. So yeah, I'd say that's probably one of the weakest part of the movie is just the military stuff. Like, I don't care. That was it's sort of a problem introduced by the isekai nonsense that, didn't really need to be there. But, yeah, so that was just them solving their own horseshit. And, jeez. So the next part is the horror stuff with the spiders, and I guess they did do a good job with that. Like, one of the ways I rate things is, like, what was the creator's intention, and did they do a good job with that? And here, like, yeah, that's true, but, the games just aren't really like that, but, whatever. It's not like I had a choice. Jeez, he just will not stop attacking. Oh god, it's that move. Oh, he's not gonna get knocked down, is he? Oh no. Ew, okay, that was pretty good timing on that life powder. Are you guys still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're listening to your central, your sexy voice.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That does get very distracting for people sometimes. So, yeah, so they spent a lot of time in the movie dealing with these Nersilla, like, hive things, and it's like, I guess they did a good job, but it really isn't representative of the games, really. Like, there aren't even really small monsters that attack in those kinds of numbers. And, like, let's say, like, somebody's like, oh, shit. Okay, that really caught me off guard. Okay, it's dead. So, it's like, they spent so much time, like, dealing with the spiders, and imagine somebody watched the movie, and then they're like, huh, that looks fun, let's play the game. And then they load up Monster Hunter, and they're like, wait, where are all the spiders? I thought we'd be fighting spiders for hours and hours, but yeah, there's none of that. Oh, Lance is asking, was there ever a representation of Lance users in the movie? Nope. So the only weapons were, well, you have clutch claws, or slingers technically, well, both. You have great swords, dual blades. You have sword, but not sword and shield. that's still, like, I don't know, like, okay, just sword. You have you have another great sword, I think, and I think Admiral So they never really have a clear shot of it. So it might have been a switch axe the whole time in sword mode, or it could have been a great sword. But he definitely.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, it was hard to tell, especially because the switch axe was a lot smaller than it's supposed to be. It was like half the size of a normal switch axe.
And also the way it was kind of behaving, it was kind of similar to a charge blade. So it was doing more of a shockwave effect.
Yeah.
So I don't really know.
Here's the really weird fucking thing about Admiral and his greatsword. Okay, so first of all, it was an elemental greatsword, and then he never used the charging stance for greatsword. That was probably one of the things that disappointed me the most about the movie. If they had just used the moveset, like, I think everybody would have been very happy, but they didn't. All he did was slam the sword on the ground and cause like elemental energy waves or something. It was kind of weird. I think it just might have been because maybe Ron Perlman, the actor for Admiral, just wasn't really up for any action scenes, really. So yeah, no true charge slash, no charging at all. Actually, he was just waving it around like he was in the color guard or something. Yeah, so there was great swords. Does anyone remember what Excitable A-lister was using?
I don't remember.
All I remember about...
He was barely on the screen for like a little bit.
He only had two shots, really. He looks accurate, but for some reason the actor has this huge shit-eating grin, and he just looks like he's been doing nothing but snorting coke all day. He looked high out of his mind. Like, I don't know what the hell was going on with that guy, but yeah. And at the end of the movie, there's an insect glaive, which Tony does use to vault. It's a thunder insect glaive, and that's it. There's no gun lances, no lances, which that did make me very disappointed. But it also met my expectations because lance is never in anything.
No gun, no bow guns, which
yeah,
I'm upset about that one.
Yeah, I mean, the handlers probably should have brought bowguns, but they didn't.
I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and then Hunter, Tony's character, used bow pretty much the entire movie. For some reason, all of the bows were explosive. Like, every single one. Except for the paint arrow he fired and the sleep arrow. Yoda's asking, are they auctioning off the props? You know what? That's a good question. Because they actually looked really good. Unfortunately, they're all bone weapons, except for the insect glaive. I think it's the iron one. And yeah, like, even though they're the bone weapons, apparently they're all fire element or something like that. Yeah. So those are all the weapons that show up. Okay, what else was there to talk about? Yes.
I hate how she just becomes like this expert hunter by doing the montage.
Yeah, the montage was a little weird. Also, I think it was really misplaced because, like, she did the dual blade training before hunting Diablos, but I don't think she really used them against Diablos at all. She didn't really use them until they fought Rathalos, so
Yeah.
they should have trained after they left the village or after they arrived at the village or something. Okay, we'll take a bit of a break from discussing until like Heavy gets back. But okay, what are we gonna hunt next? Okay, I guess there's no Gore Magala. Man, it would have been nice if we were able to hunt Gore Magala. I guess we could have played Generations to hunt all the available monsters or something.
I can't do that. Remember?
Yeah. Wait. Well, you have the console, but not the game.
No games and not online.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. What is there that's interesting to hunt? Okay, so God, what else is there to talk about, like, in the movie? There's a lot of points. I just want to make sure like Heavy doesn't miss out on what we're discussing. Yeah. Okay, what should we hunt? Oh yeah, let's do this one. Yeah, you know what? I was a little weird with the roster of monsters they picked. I guess Nerscylla fit for the horror stuff. I guess Diablos looks pretty interesting, like, especially to normies because of the big horns. The way it swam through the sand was very weird to me because, like, it was constantly like,
Press the wrong button.
yeah, it was always like skimming the surface of the sand and stuff, and like, I'm like, Diablos don't swim like that. They always like just dive down and then come directly back up, or, you know, sometimes they tremor you by going beneath you, but like they were always like breaking waves and stuff. It just like it didn't look quite right for movement. And like both Diablos and Rathalos are flying wyverns, you know, so I thought the monsters, they could have used more monster variety. I mean, I guess there was a Cephalos, but yeah, like if we could have had like different monster types like in there, that could have been interesting. I know they had Nerscyllas, but you know they're it was almost like they were just acting as a pack. It didn't really feature that monster as an individual, you know. And
Yeah.
the way Monster Hunter works, it's always like it's supposed to be like a one-on-one boss fight, or like your group versus the boss fight. And yeah, like I don't know, like I felt like there could have been more variety with that. And then Gore Magala, he looks very similar like to everything else. I think the reason I picked Gore for the end is he's just the one that looks the most edgy. So yeah. So yeah, the movie, it's pretty much a mindless like power progression. Yeah, and I guess that's sort of similar to the games, but yeah, whatever. Okay, do I have the right horseshit for this? Okay, this thing's not tempered, but yeah, just don't stand in front of the thing. You're gonna get ice trapped.
Daniel, it wasn't a normal Diablos, it was a black Diablos. Those are, you know,
Yeah, it was a
females
black
in the
Diablo.
heat that are even more roided out at the time.
Yeah, so here's the thing about the movie. Like, people were, you know, like before the movie actually showed, there were all kinds of like trailers and stuff. And I'll be honest, the trailers were all pretty bad, except for the international ones. There was no jokes about Chinese people or knees or anything like that. Apparently, they just edited that out. There was no mention of Diablos being a predator, you know, because it's technically an herbivore that eats cactuses, and they never mentioned that. But yeah, here's the thing: the movie was surprisingly violent, especially when Artemis's team was being killed off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got like torn in half and like freaking gored by the horns and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, but the guy who got pierced by the horn, he was just spitting out of his mouth. He wasn't actually bleeding.
Yeah, there was really
was
no
really
blood
weird.
in the movie. It was like
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
yeah, it was somehow gory without blood, which was kind of confusing. But I guess that it sort of makes sense. You know, it doesn't really make sense how a hunter can get hit by Diablos' horns without getting gored.
We're gonna talk
Also
about when the
supposed to be
dude dropped
PG-13.
like. Well, not just that. We're gonna talk about how the dude dropped like 4 grenades in the Diablos' face, and they exploded in its eyes, and it's just like, okay.
Yeah, and then the arrow that the hunter used, explosive arrow, broke the horn.
Yeah.
Well, the grenades did.
Hey, maybe
Well, no.
he softened it up or something. Well, I guess he didn't tenderize it technically, so.
Yeah.
Oh, what
Or,
the
you know,
hell?
when the anti-tank weapon, you know, shot him point blank in the fucking forehead, but you know, the Diablos is okay.
Yeah, the damage is really inconsistent. Also, somehow great swords, they just freaking slice through a monster's head. Like,
Why use any other weapon?
yeah, and then they stabbed it in the brain with a great sword. I'm like, no, it's a cleaving weapon. It doesn't really have a point. Like, how did you do that? And you stabbed it into the Diablos' head. Like, that's where it's the most armored. Like, how did you even do that?
They should have went behind the frill on the back of its neck to do that.
Yeah, they should have like stabbed it in its brainstem or in its weak point, in the anus or the cloaca, if they wanted to be accurate. That would have killed it. But
That word always makes me feel uncomfortable.
cloaca?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it makes me feel uncomfortable. Also, I don't know why. It actually makes me more nervous than the word anus. Oh god, what's happening? Oh, he's doing the jumping horse shit. Also, for some reason, all the weapons were fire element.
Yeah.
They just completely ignored elemental weaknesses. Like, oh, I forgot I can't block this. I am so dead.
Demon mode is for whatever, bringing your blades together and waiting for a fire explosion to happen. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
That was a lot.
Yeah, they never even explained how the weapons do element or anything like that. So I did find that a little.
I mean, I
strange.
guess to be fair, I think in canon, I don't think elemental stuff is even a thing in actual lore. Like, elemental weaknesses aren't really a thing, it's more or less a game mechanic more than a lore thing.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh
I
god.
believe that was the case.
No! Oh god damn it. Oh, I fucking hate this monster so much. Why is it
Should've made that
unblockable?
blockable.
Yeah. Here, let's make a monster where everything's undodgeable. Let's see how you guys like that. Okay, and I'm sure Casey's laughing at me. He's like, huh, Zero never figured out how to speedrun this monster like I did.
Wow, it was pretty fun though. This tail away.
So,
Mm-hmm.
that hunting horn movie for Rise, you know, the Barsaros armor, eh? That means we're getting my boy Gravos! Yeah!
Wait, was
Now,
it?
Wait,
It was
Yeah,
Basarios, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was serious. Yeah.
the baby
That's a
from
juvenile.
Gravos.
Yeah. Juvenile form.
Weren't there games that had Basarios and no,
No,
Gravios?
if you have one, you have the other. It's like Rathlos. If you have Rathlos, you have Raytheon. There's no in between.
Alright, yeah.
Dodge.
I'm sorry, Zero, but you're gonna have to help me grind out for that Gravos armor.
I might use heavy bowgun for that. I kind of don't like lancing Gravioses. Like, you need guard up for it. Oh, sorry. No. What the hell? Okay, I guess he still shoots it even if you're not trapped. Okay, what else we're gonna mention about the movie? Oh yeah, Ron Perlman.
He did good in it. I respect.
Really? I thought Admiral was the worst part of the movie. He looks terrible. Nothing personal, Mr. Perlman, but you look freaking awful in that costume. Like, I'm not really sure what the costume designers were thinking. Like, it just didn't look right. It was like,
yeah, he kind of had like a fat-looking face a bit too.
Yeah, they didn't.
I wasn't gonna say that, but I thought it, but you said it. Okay,
Yeah.
The costume was like squishing his face like up, and it, like the way they proportioned it, like it was just, there was like you couldn't see his neck, so it was just like he had like a combined head torso thing going on. It looked very bad, and then and this is just due to the writing of the movie, but yeah, he might have been the worst character, and that was completely unnecessary. The fact that he spoke English didn't really add anything to the movie at all. It just made it.
We know he speaks English because of the Artemis quest in this game.
I know, but all he did was say, "Yeah, we're gonna go to the portal like mountain thing, and we're gonna hunt Rathlos." That's all he really said.
I think they refer to it as a sky tower or something.
Yeah, so the stuff.
Which I think is a thing in other Monster Hunter games. I think.
Yeah, so all the stuff he said, it didn't really add anything, so I think they could have just written out the character completely, and the movie would have been fine, like, without him. Yeah, and to be honest, I think the movie would have been fine even if there was no English. Like the acting, like... So, I'll say this. I think the best part of the movie was Tony Jaa. And then the relationship between Hunter and Ranger, like that whole like back and forth like bait thing they had going on was pretty fun, and they just kind of had this camaraderie where they respected each other as warriors. I thought that was really nice, like so I actually liked that a lot, like about the movie. And has anyone else seen Tony Jaa movies, or is it just me?
Just you.
Just me. Okay. So I've seen about 4 or 5 Tony Jaa movies. So he's a Thai martial arts actor. So I will say this. He's not really well known for good acting, but I thought that this role was perfect for him. Like all of the acting he did through body language and facial expressions, he really did fantastic with the role. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, so I thought this movie was perfect for him. He did an excellent job. And yeah, if this movie could have been like WALL-E, I guess, where like just all the story was told through like body language and voice tone, it would have been fine. Like it would have been fine. Like you wouldn't need to isekai anybody and explain all that crap, and I think it would have been like really like a lot more.
Got longer range than I thought.
Yeah, it's got a lot of range. Yeah, so I think if they did the movie that way instead, it would have been more focused and concise.
Honestly, I thought they were gonna make like the rest of her squad actually become hunters as well, and they would have used like different weapons.
Oh no, they did.
But yeah, they just did.
I'm gonna make
just
a
there
bet.
just to get killed.
I'm gonna make a bet by the third movie she's gonna be pregnant with the Hunter's kid.
Oh yeah, that was also
100%.
another plot point too. Is that the Tony Jaa is like the figures, what they're represented.
Yeah.
One was his wife and his child.
Yeah, so apparently.
And then of course in the movie, in the beginning of the movie, Mila's was holding like a wedding ring because I guess her husband was dead too. So I guess that leaves open for romance between the two.
I didn't think they had that kind of chemistry.
Yeah, I know, but they could do it.
Yeah, I think they were just doing that to sort of show the humanity of the characters, which like I don't think Mila really sold well, but I think Tony's character did. Like and I don't really know why I feel that differently, like for both of them, but yeah, let's talk about Mila for a second. So she's a very, very, very beautiful woman.
She is. I've seen naked pictures. She's pretty wild.
I was talking about her face. She has very beautiful eyes. Somehow she is also the flattest person I've ever seen in my life. Like, I think I might have bigger breasts than her. Like, I don't know what's going on there, but you know, she seems like a nice lady. Like I'll say she's really not convincing as a soldier. And I think it just might be because I think she might actually just be like a really nice person, you know, and she doesn't really have the demeanor of a soldier. And that's not like I'm not saying like all soldiers should be like the soldier stereotype that's all grizzled and like they have no faith in that type of shit. But no, Yoda, I don't stuff my bra. Sorry, what was that, Salty?
How is he still alive? You think
I don't know. We've been beating on this thing like forever. Why don't we throw down another trap?
I think the thing actually has more health, I think, on purpose. Because it's not tempered.
Hey, Salty, hit him in the face. I probably should be hitting him in the face. Oh.
I'm
Oh,
doing
cut
good
off
at
the tail.
damage to his face.
In the trap? What?
I guess. I didn't even know you could do it on a pitfall.
I didn't know you could do that at all. What? Okay, very weird. Oh, okay, that's got a big AoE. I'm doing no damage to this fucking thing. Its hitboxes aren't really great for Lance. Oh god, I'm too far away. Yeah, so Mila, she just... just from the way she behaves in the movie, you can tell she's, like, a very nice person. But she doesn't really seem like a warrior, you know? She looks more like she just finished dropping off her kids at daycare and she just showed up at set. You know what I mean? Like, I think you can kind of see her true personality come out when she sees Meowscular Chef. Like, and she's just, I don't know, she's just elated to see, like, a cat man. Also, she's sleeveless for the entire movie, basically, and I think she needs to do more push-ups if she wants to do action movies or something, because, yeah, I don't think she was really looking the part of a warrior, but, yeah, like, So the thing I'll always say about Mila is, I don't think like her acting skills are quite like she doesn't always sell the roles, but you can tell she's always trying. Like she's always like giving 100%. And the fact that she did like whatever like for the game collab too, like you can tell she cares about what she's doing, even though she may not be the most amazing thing about it, but you know, A for effort. So Shadow is asking, would you consider Mila's characters as Mary Sue's?
I would say Mary Sue in this one, but definitely a Mary Sue in Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like because you know, I'd say in this movie it's a lot more balanced than everything else, because like she's always the unstoppable badass in the other movies, but this one she almost died like a ton of times. Like she got captured by that Marcella. Yeah, she's getting fucked up. Like, oh yeah, that scene where she was fighting with Tony for like half an hour. First of all, there's no way Mila Jovovich can keep up with Tony for like 5 seconds. Like he could have decapitated her with one kick, but he doesn't because it's a movie. Yeah, that was something I found really bizarre. Like, why are they fighting each other? Like that's not really a thing in Monster Hunter. Like you'd think in this universe, like it's sort of like the human races are united against the monsters, so they don't really have time to fight each other. So I don't know why they're so weird like around other people. Like I guess it makes sense for like a military type situation, but like you'd think hunters, like when they come across another person, they'd be relieved, like, oh thank God I have help. But yeah, they just end up tying each other up and shoving each other into walls for about like half an hour. It lasted a while.
He took that knife to the chest like a fucking boss.
Who got knifed in the chest?
Tony. Yeah, he got knifed in the chest, like right above his heart, and he's just like, here, let me just make a potion. I'll drink some and rub it on my chest real quick. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
It almost worked as well as the gunpowder going off in her ankle.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, the injuries don't make any fucking sense, like in this movie. You know, except for the people that got killed, that makes a lot of sense. But you know that, like for the two main characters, this is just goofy. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. What else was going on? Let's look at my notes. Yes, I took
Hunters
notes.
didn't have palicos either. It was just the muscular chef.
Yeah, I guess they didn't have.
I'm guessing that was
for
not for the budget. Too much CGI.
I was really wanting to see the chef to get up in there and just fucking deck the Rathalos or some shit like that.
Yeah, like when you have like a character that looks that badass, he needs to throw a punch or something, but he doesn't. He just cooks a steak for you. God, I was about to say something really important, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, the music. There was no Monster Hunter music. Like, that was really disappointing. It was just generic Hollywood music.
Yeah.
It was like, I mean, the music was serviceable, like none of it was bad, but like if they had, like, music is one of the most important things when you're telling a story, and like especially when you're honoring a franchise, you need that music in there. And like I think if they just had done that at least, like even if like while they were just running up to Gormagala, like they could have played the theme there, and that would have sold it, but they didn't. And I think this is fairly typical of Hollywood. They just don't like to pay the money for rights and stuff like that. So yeah, they just didn't do that. Here, let's hunt a Tigrex. Yeah, I think a Tigrex might have been more interesting than that Diablos, but okay, so there's no music. Okay, Salty, tell us about Handler and Series Handler.
They were probably two of the most attractive females I've ever seen.
Yeah, they were. It was like it didn't make sense how beautiful these people are. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Can our games get like updated so our handler can look like that?
Dude, PC mods,
Please?
work on it now. We need like Monster Hunter movie handler like in there. And even like Serious Handler, she was really gorgeous too.
Oh,
Yeah, there actually was a Hot Handler mod that was
oh
released
God.
for base world, and it looked really good. It just it's not the same as the movie Handler because it's actually an Asian actress.
And she's looking fine.
Oh, Gopal says the PC mod is done. There's already a mod like that. Yeah, like I know there's a Hot Handler mod. I'm just saying it should be a model of her specifically. And yeah, Serious Handler was really gorgeous too. Unfortunately, they don't really have screen time or lines.
And it looks like they died.
Actually, I'm not sure if they
Attacked
died.
by the Rathalos.
Yeah.
I didn't.
She got hit by the tail or something. I don't remember
Yeah.
what it was, but
I didn't quite
Was it-
catch if they died. Like I only saw the longsword Larrys die because they got flamethrowered. They might have been knocked around, but I don't know if they were murdered or anything.
yeah, it was kind of just left in the air there. They just got hit, and then that
Yeah,
was it for the movie.
yeah, it got really chaotic because everybody was getting trashed, and then Artemis got thrown into the portal, and then it just cuts there. You don't know what happens with everybody else.
Yeah.
So the weird thing about the handlers is they were very beautiful. Their costumes were amazing, and they looked great. But they had no screen time, and of the screen time they had, they were really annoying. Like they were just there was like when Artemis was locked up in the cage, they were just poking at her and like being assholes to her. I'm like, okay, I don't think I like these people, even though I want to procreate with them. Just maybe like an angry fuck or something. Like just shut up. Anyway, so yeah, they look fantastic. So like yeah, just my hat's off to them like for just existing. I already gave you my thoughts on Excitable A-lister. He just looks fucking coked out. It's awful. Like so Ron Perlman's costume looks really bad. You know what? I never really noticed this, but apparently Artemis's armor is supposed to be Odogaron armor. Like it has the same chest pattern. But the way they did it looks really not good. Yeah, it's just like really thin, like leather armor. It doesn't even have sleeve things.
I mean, you can also show it off in the thing because you can't equip it here. It's a layered armor too.
Oh yeah, I could show it off. Yeah, I'll remind me to do that when we get back from this hunt. So yeah, I don't think the armor really sold the spirit of the way Monster Hunter armor looks like, because that's kind of like one of the core things about the Monster Hunter games is you're building fucking badass armor and you look fucking either impenetrable or you look like a hooker, which is what I got going on right now.
There's no in between either.
Yeah, it's just one or the other. Yeah, so the Odogaron armor, like I think they should have. Like maybe it would have looked goofy on Mila, but I don't know. It just didn't look right. They should have given her an armor that looked heavier. Oh, is that a teeny tiny brute?
Oh,
Yeah.
tiny motherfucker.
Yeah, this quest is
that.
either a large or a tiny one.
Yeah, when you get the big one, it's freaking horrific. But yeah, these are
Yeah.
fine.
And I'm using the wrong element. I forgot he's weak to water, not thunder.
But he's always weak to raw damage, right?
I
He's always
guess.
weak to explosions.
Wait, why the hell did you go that direction? Very weird. Okay, so to me, the best part of the movie was Tony Jaa and the interaction between Artemis and his character. It was fantastic. And also, I think the Diablo's hunt, it did a good job of capturing the spirit of Monster Hunter, because they were prepping for the hunt for a long time, and they set off all their items and traps, and then not everything worked. Things don't always go as planned, because that's also part of the game. Sometimes shit goes wrong, and like you pucker your asshole and just pray that you don't die. You don't really know if you're gonna survive. So I think that part, like, it did a really good job of showing what the games are like. But yeah, so I thought that was the best part. And I thought I would have hated this part when Rathalos was he got like reverse isekai'd into our world, because normally that's the bullshit part of the isekai movie, right? But I kind of loved that scene. Just watching Ravlos wreck everybody's shit, it was pretty awesome. So yeah, I thought that was really fun. But you know, they really could have handled that differently if they kind of like did not isekai this movie. If so apparently Tony's family, they were killed by Rathalos, right? They could have just started the movie by showing Rathalos fucking up the village and, you know, killing Tony's family, and that would have been a good way to like establish power levels and all that type of stuff. But yeah, they made it an isekai movie instead. And yeah, I kind of like, you know, it's a business. They're trying to make money, so you know they're gonna. What the hell? Why did I fall off of the head?
I was already clutched. You can clutch after him out.
Huh. I thought, no, I clutched to the other side of his head.
That's
Huh,
weird, then.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I get why they did Mila, because, you know, like, how else could they do this movie and then have people watch it, you know? Yeah. Like,
Also, he has to show off his wife.
yeah, like, here's my really hot wife, yes, like,
What's
that's
Paul
fine.
Anderson even look like? Does he even deserve her? Let's be honest here.
I don't know.
Cause damn, she got a rock fucking body. I've seen pics.
Really? Like,
I've seen shit. Yeah, no.
Well,
like, damn.
I guess you know what my taste in women is like, from the not safe for work thread. Like, to me, she's really thin. Like,
She is thin.
she has a very beautiful face, but she's like, she looks like she's made out of like chopsticks to me or something. But yeah.
Yo, dog, do you want me to put this guy to sleep?
Maybe.
I don't got bombs.
I have a really heavy hitting lance. I can just like
And
hit him in the brain
bombs.
or something. I probably have bombs, but how am I missing this tail?
Don't worry, he's asleep.
He's sleeping.
I'll put my bombs down though.
Like, grab the shinies.
Okay, this is how you do a proper sleep bombing. Okay, Artemis. You wait for it to fall asleep. Yeah, then you just put all this horse shit on it. Okay. Okay. And then the waking attack has to not hit the monster, because, yeah, the attack that wakes the monster, that's the one that gets the damage multiplier. You know what? I should actually be over here instead. Okay. And I missed because my controller. Yeah, sorry. There
That
we
was
go.
a lot of damage.
Yeah. What do you mean this Tyrex just took an explosion to the face with not a scratch? Yeah, so I guess that's sort of all the thoughts I had about Monster Hunter movie. I was entertained. The movie didn't do anything horrific. It was just really, it was really okay. Yeah, also I forgot to mention, I think it was produced by Tencent Pictures, which is like a Chinese communist company. I think they also produced Wonder Woman, the first one. I don't know if they also produced 84. But yeah, I guess see the movie if you're bored and you want to give your money to communists. Otherwise, don't
Also
waste
being
your time.
hated by them as well.
Yeah.
To the joke.
Yeah, it's like they paid for it, and then like nobody in China saw it because they got offended by the knee joke, which, you know, isn't even in the movie anymore because they cut it out. So, like that's one thing you can tell about authoritarians: they get offended really easily. It gives them an excuse to like do horrible shit to you, or just, I don't know, manipulate your money or something. Anyway, okay, do you guys have any other thoughts about the movie? If not, we'll start taking comments and questions from the chat. Oh god, I might get hit.
I have nothing else to add.
Nah, I don't have anything else either.
Okay, wonderful. So, the movie was a resounding okay. Salty, like, to be honest, like, you sounded a lot more upset when you finished watching the movie. Like, did anything change your mind about it exactly, or is it still horrible, like, in your opinion?
No, it's still pretty horrible. I was just making fun of it throughout the week and just like you weren't saying nothing, so I was joking with a bunch of people on the Discord saying anything. Man, Zero's gonna fucking end up saying he likes this movie.
Yeah, it was very, very flawed, but, you know, it could have done a lot of things differently, but, you know, It's not like I'm the director or anything. Nobody gives a shit what I think. So, you know, yeah.
To be fair, you being Heavy would probably be able to, most likely be able to write a better movie.
Yeah, I was thinking about,
really good writer.
I was thinking about writing a Monster Hunter Dojin. Like, people, yeah.
Make them hate you more.
Well, here's the thing. A Dojin technically just means a non-professional book drawn by an artist.
Yeah.
Like, it's usually for porn, but not always. But, yeah, I mean, I was thinking I would just do, like, a regular book without the porn with, I guess I could do some special episodes with the porn, like, if you guys wanted. But, yeah, I was thinking about, writing or drawing a Dojin. Yep, okay, well, I guess chat, if you guys are still awake, you guys can, ask questions about the movie or anything like that. Yeah, how many of you guys, like, saw the movie, and, like, what did you think of it? Okay, Yoda is specifically requesting I do the porn version. Okay, I got you covered, buddy. Yeah, I was gonna...
I did read the one that you sent me, and kind of raw afterwards, if you catch my drift.
Raw? Did you read all 15 chapters?
I read a good majority of them. I think I got like 3 chapters left.
Okay, you got most of them. Okay, which one do you think is my favorite chapter?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Wow, we got a lot of good armor spheres out of this one.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Gives armor spheres.
It's a specialty quest. Like, it pretty much only gives spheres.
Mm-hmm.
Even from the cars for some weird reason. Okay,
Oh, that looks cool as fuck.
The Valhazak one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's hunt the Valhazak. I haven't fought that fucker in a while. Man, that bowgun is nasty looking. What the fuck? Okay, Mason asked us, what would your ideal Monster Hunter movie be?
For one, have nothing to do with our universe.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I think that's a good place to start, like the whole isekai stuff, it was just sort of a waste of energy, like, I mean, the audiences aren't that retarded, you know? Like, you don't need the isekai stuff, I mean, like, I don't see anything being wrong with, just having white actors in a Monster Hunter movie, like,
Yeah.
just have her be a villager, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Yeah, so that, I mean, I've already dropped hints of this, like, throughout, like, the whole, like, live stream so far, but, yeah, they could have done a movie where it was all done in Monster Hunter language, where nobody really understands what they're saying, but all the storytelling and the acting is done through, body language and, like, facial expressions, like, that type of stuff, like WALL-E. I think that would have been, like, a really cool experience. And that probably would have made the movie like more focused and interesting. I'm still really surprised how well Tony Jaa did. Like keep him. He did fantastic. I would have really liked if Monster Hunter was a Jackie Chan movie. I think he would have been awesome. He would do a great like a mentor type, like a hunter character. And, like, you could just do, the movie starts off, Rathlos fucking fucks up the village, kills Tony's, family, and then he goes on his quest to take revenge on Rathlos. Like, it could have just been a movie like that. But, like, with good execution, and it would have been perfectly fine. Also, more lances. Yeah, Heavy, what would you, prefer the movie have been?
Pretty much the same, like, no isekai thing, that's unnecessary.
Okay. Salty
could have kept it in the same universe.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll post Stinky Pete.
What's Stinky Pete weak against again? He's dragon, right?
It's dragon or fire. It doesn't really matter.
I think
He's
it's
2-star weak to both.
Yeah, he's not very weak to element, but I think it's fire more than dragon.
Yeah, I think so.
Aha! The one element weapon I don't have.
Yeah, I just do raw. Also, bring miasma resistance for love of fuck, because I think all the other times we try to hunt him on the live stream, like, you're always like a why do you say it? A pubic hair's like a width away from death all the time?
Cunt hair away from death.
Okay, a cunt hair. Okay. That's much easier to say than pubic hair. Okay. Let me put on some miasma stuff. Okay.
Damn it.
You left the session.
Yeah, I got the
What?
fat DC.
Well, at least
We
it
weren't
wasn't.
even hunting Kultaroth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
At least it wasn't during the quest.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell are my miasma resist jewels? I'm wearing my glasses. What the fuck? There it is. What the fuck? Alright. Here, let's take off one of these. I could have sworn it was...
I hope for Rise, they still give us the option to turn off our helmet.
I can't remember if that's a thing. I know they have layered armor. And I know they have, they actually have layered stuff for Palicos and Palamutes now. That's new, technically.
Yeah.
So which one are you guys going for? Are you going to go for the Palamute or the kitty?
I don't know yet, because I haven't used Palamute. And you know, I didn't use the mounting, like, mechanic in Iceborne at all, because I just thought it was dumb. And so I
Monster
don't...
Uber.
Yeah, I don't plan to ride my dog around town. Like, I guess I have too much respect for my pets. I don't know. I guess I just need to see what their powers are like before I do that. But yeah, I'll have another pet to name my Palamute after. Oh yeah, I think tomorrow I might do an art live stream where I make the Guapo T-shirt. So yeah, I guess keep an eye out for that. Salty, is your internet dead? Like, I know you're still talking to us somehow. Like, can you reconnect to the session?
I'm drawn in.
Okay. I guess I'll wait. Did I eat already? No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I guess now that we have a Monster Hunter movie, we need now we need the porn parody.
I don't want the porn parody because it's gonna be bestiality.
Yeah. What if
Well,
it's...
it might be more with the.
No, there's no
Silence,
what
probably.
if. There's no what if.
What if it's just a scene between Handler and Series Handler?
I'd be fine with that, but you know that's not how it's gonna go.
Okay, well, alright, I guess we won't continue the discussion in that direction then. No, Jesus. Okay, well, shit, it's January 1st, shit's new. Yeah, I guess I've been paying attention to the Rise updates, but they really haven't been giving us much that's worth, like, noting. Like, they're showing more clips of hunts with the monsters, new armor sets and stuff like that, but yeah, I just want to get my hands on the demo already. Like, it's been a pretty excruciating wait. Mason, no. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so Salty, what's your plan on what to do until until Rise launches?
Do what I continue doing, post GBO and doing those stupid MS Saga grind streams that everybody loves.
Oh crap!
Oh boy, lovely! I
yeah.
dropped in front of him.
Me too.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
All of us.
Whoa, what the hell?
Oh, he's going to the other area. That's why.
Wait,
Oh, no. Darn it.
He jumps really high. Wow.
Gosh.
Alright, lizards.
Wait, let me take care of this.
That was really unnecessary. I mean, we could have just pushed through it. But yeah, that was much easier to walk through. Yeah, let's try to drop these teeth on Stinky Pete. We almost never do that.
I don't understand why those MS grinding streams do so well, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. People like to do them, like to watch and just chit chat. I'm
Yeah,
down.
people just like to hang out, I think.
bringing up that disgusting fucking full armor BD1. Ugh.
Can you explain what's disgusting about it?
It wouldn't be able to function.
But that doesn't mean it's ugly. Like,
It's pretty bad.
what's wrong with it though?
The combination of weapons looks absolutely terrible on it.
What? It's pretty much the same as the Sniper Custom Shimoda.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know about that because that one just have like half the 6.2 missile launchers. That one's
so
got
does that
two.
one.
No, that one's got 2 full versions, and it's got the gun cannon beam cannon with a little scope thing on the left side, and on top of it, it's got 2 full armor Gundam two full armor Gundams double beam rifles. That motherfucker, when it fires, it's gonna immediately shut down. It ain't got no power to fire all of that.
So you're saying it's not ugly, it just doesn't make sense to you.
No, it's ugly because the weapons make, like, the combination of weapons looks terrible.
I think it looks really good because, you know, I just really like symmetry, so, you know, that's got that going on.
I don't know about that one. I don't like it. It looks bad.
Yeah, I just really like it's like the colors. You almost never see that on like a full armor like type thing. So I just think it looks really nice.
Oh, that's a multi-kit. Okay, good enough.
Yeah, it's 3. Oh god, it's exploding.
It's 8 explosion. Whoops.
Joke's on you. Already have AIDS.
Oh god. Yeah, we're talking about the BD1 full arm.
Which is an RX-80. It's based off the Pale Riders. Get that?
What, really?
Yeah, it's based
Yeah.
off the Pale Riders.
That don't make any sense. Okay. Salty, why are you dying?
My health regen ain't popping up for whatever reason.
Did you switch your lance?
No, this one's got a health regen on it. It's the Lafterion.
Wait, why am I in the air? What? I guess there's a ledge right here.
There's one weakness.
Yeah, like seriously, ledges are freaking lethal to lance players. It's not even funny.
Dodged it.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad they took out all the slopes and ledges in Rise, because holy shit. What is he doing? He's just giving us the suck? Yeah, get knocked down.
There's still a couple ledges still.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine, as long as they're just not friggin' everywhere like in this game, Jesus. Oh, yeah, so Ichihara left Capcom, so...
Which one is that one?
He directed Monster Hunter World. Did he direct Iceborne? I can't remember. Yeah, but he's the guy, like, you know, when they do the live stream updates, he's the guy that sits in the middle.
Wait, the younger looking one?
I don't know. It's all either Japanese, they all look the same age to me. Like, and I'm Asian, okay? I can say that.
You're gonna have to DM me a picture. I'll know him when I see him. Because if it's the one I'm thinking about, I'd be surprised. Because didn't he work on Rise also?
No, Rise's director is the bald guy with glasses. Okay, let me tenderize Stinky Pete here. Yeah, but yeah, Rise is looking very exciting so far. It pretty much solves all the problems in Iceborne I've seen. But you know, we're just still waiting to see what kind of new horrible shit they're trying to think up of. Like, we don't even know what the end game is gonna be like. If it's more like horrific RNG stuff, like that's. I don't know if I have time for that now. Okay, sharpening my shit. Oh man, I think I'm getting kind of hungry. Oh yeah, yeah, I may actually end the live stream early to see if I can go like visit my family if they're still awake. Oh god. He just ran in and started swinging. Oh shit. That did like no damage. Yeah, so this is that newish quest, Tears of Nirvana or something.
Oh yeah, Rajang shows up here too.
Yeah, like
Curious Rajang.
No.
That shit made me fucking lose it. Me and Heavy were hunting them. Oh my god, I was crying.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I just don't like monkeys, and I don't really find them funny either. So yeah, I don't really get it. Oh fuck. Okay, that did a lot of damage all of a sudden.
Okay.
He's a very lively, stinky Pete.
Yeah. Oh fuck me. He's living a surprisingly long time. Goddamn. Ow. Oh yeah, I forgot to put like flinch free on this. Is it just me or is my frame rate higher all of a sudden? What's going on? Oh god. What the hell? Okay, so we interrupted his attack, but he still got all 3 ticks off on the AoE. That's very annoying. Ugh. Okay, Cliff Puncher says Ichihara apparently directed Iceborne and Generations. Okay, so yeah, he's
so that's a different guy who did World actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that means Ichihara, he's the one that comes up with the freaking crazy, like, flashy ideas, typically. So, I guess he's responsible for things like Hunter Arts and Clutch Claw, that type of horseshit. Oh, I only got the 2. Why are you still alive? Okay, somebody needs to, oh crap. Yeah, so, yeah, I still need to work on the Lance guide. I did some writing on it, like last week, but I got, what the hell, who paralyzed it?
I did.
Heavy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, I did get some work done on it, but, I've been very busy lately, like, just with things, and then, like, work is about to get really horrific for me, so I'm not even sure if I can really continue YouTube stuff while all of our shit is fucked up at work. So we'll see. Yeah, I still really want to do a Let's Play of Nier Automata, just so we can talk about all that stuff.
I'm down for just looking at, you know, the weeds.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of that. But you know, like the game actually has a lot more substance than just.
So actually, that was going to be my next question. What is that universe even about?
Well, it's the universe where all the bad endings happen.
Oh shit.
So, I guess there's actually a lot of history because it ties like 5 different games together or something. But for Nier Automata, like the quick and short of it is humanity basically goes extinct, and they kind of leave behind like this war that's going on like forever between androids and machines, and that's kind of what Nier Automata is about. Yeah, so like I don't know if you were there for my Let's Play of Nier, so Nier is the game that sort of sets up for Automata, but
Yeah.
I guess you technically don't need to play both of them, but like now that I actually did play Nier Gestalt, like I figured let's try Automata again and see if I pick up anything new. Yeah, it's Drakengard into Nier, like into Automata. That's the order. Yeah, I think I actually have a picture that has a diagram of how it works, and it looks complicated. But yeah, probably don't want to talk about that now to scare off our Monster Hunter viewers. Yeah, Heavy, are there any other games you've been looking to try? If Heavy's still alive? Okay.
Yeah. I have to get around to playing that Spider-Man game still.
No,
Miles Morales one.
Ah, okay. I've
Gotten
been,
around to that.
yeah, I've been hearing good things. Oh yeah, I guess you do have the PS5 now.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I had a rich family.
Say they're rich.
Oh yeah, do you play GBO on your PS5 now?
Yeah. I haven't uploaded any videos from it yet.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
I'm trying to go through my PS4 videos, so.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking forward to see what that looks like.
It's fucking sweet. It looks pretty.
Oh,
Oh, he's finally here.
fire their beams at each other.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's not that one.
Fucking Christ.
Oh god, he might get. Okay, there we go.
No, alright. That was convenient. This thing lived for freaking ever.
Okay.
Thank you, Rajane. Our local friendly monkey man killed it for us.
Huh. Yeah, he's like Spider-Man. Walks in, fucks up the monster, and goes away. That's great.
And now he left.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh fuck! I keep forgetting to play Astral Chain. So disappointed in myself. People keep saying it's Platinum's best game ever. Like, even better than Bayonetta and even better than Nier Automata. I just never had time to try it because, you know, it launched at the exact same time as Iceborne. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I need to maybe do that after the playthrough of Automata. Okay. Alright, what do you guys want to hunt after this?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you could always attempt to go over your mom's house or your family's house.
Yeah, I think we can maybe fit in one more hunt, and I'll probably fuck off after that. Okay, let's see. Grab all the stuff. Okay, let me ask this for anyone who's actually played Astral Chain. Does it hurt your hands the way other action games do? Because here you actually have to control two characters at the same time. Which, you know, you can kind of do in Nier Automata, but it was kind of optional. Okay, actually, I forgot to check my farm. Oh no. Ooh, I have one fertilized thing left on my farm. Yeah, that would have made the movie more realistic if they had more farming for resources and stuff. Like a whole like 20-minute mining sequence. Okay, let's see what's interesting to hunt.
Getting paralyzed by Vespoids every 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, I want to see Artemis get juggled by Vespoids.
That one might hit a little too close to home, so I think that's why they didn't add that one.
Yeah. Okay, so Evening Star, Hunt and Latrion. Oh, that's on Teostra. He's a nice punching bag, right? Yeah. God, I'm sad we don't have Gormagala yet. Like, that would have been great.
Hey, you.
God, even his gear is fantastic.
Everybody was saying like Gormagala was like so hard, and like I ran in there like 8 minutes, killed him, and I'm like, wow, that wasn't hard at all.
He's kind of hard to learn. Like, he definitely fucked up my brother a lot when we were playing Monster Hunter together. But my brother's a longsword Larry, so of course he's gonna get fucked up. The thing that makes Gore hard is he has AoE explosions, and people just have a hard time dealing with that. But yeah, after you learn the spacing, like he's not so tough. The problem with lancing him is he keeps running around everywhere, so you have to keep like closing distance with him. It's very annoying. Okay.
I just sat in one area and let him come to me with my gun lance.
Yeah.
And you know, aerial fucking into downswing 100% of the time. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah. Also, a heavy bowgun just shits all over him. So, yeah. Okay, I think the chat fell asleep. Mason says, you will hurt your fingers playing Astral Chain. Damn it. Dude, my hand was fucking hurting after playing the Virgil DLC and like for Devil May Cry. Dude, I was practicing judgment cut combos for like 3 hours after my first live stream. I thought I was gonna like fuck up my wrist permanently or something. Heavy, are you shooting the giant spike at the key?
Yeah.
Alright, let us know when it goes off. Okay, I think I'm gonna try my impact mantle on him. Okay, Mason says he's having astral chain PTSD. Give him a second. Shit. Alright, well I guess I'll be a future victim too. Yeah, I need to like do more wrist stretches and stuff. Like sometimes if I spend too much time admiring erotic art, I need to make sure to stretch my hands so I don't injure myself.
Alright, good enough.
Okay.
Whatever.
Let's go. Okay, I need to make sure to grab slinger ammo. Oh, there was ammo in camp, wasn't there? I'm such a stupid idiot.
Yeah, there is. It's the opposite side of the chest.
I think it's next to the tent.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell is this thing going?
Wait till I get some rage before I pin it.
Oh god. Oh, fuck me.
Gathalos, I mean, fucking, you cocksucking piece of shit.
Okay, I'm gonna wall slam it. I'm so on fire right now, god damn it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I didn't take off my miasma resist from earlier. So, yeah, probably would have been smart to put on blast resistance. Well, that was a really delayed explosion.
So I've been, getting some weird Kingdom Hearts videos on my, channel. They made a lot of mods for it, for Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix with the, PS2 emulator. I'm like, hot damn, these look pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, like, yeah, I watched a few of those videos. I tend to not get a lot of suggestions because, I guess I know how the YouTube algorithm works, so I keep really tight control over what they suggest to me. But yeah, like, lots of people working on mods. I just, oh god, watch out. I can't really stand Kingdom Hearts fans. They're really obnoxious. So sometimes their mods are kind of like that too.
Well, the ones I've been seeing were like simple model switches or story changes where you could play as like Aqua or Ventus or re-corrupted fucked up Terra.
Oh god, is he Novaing? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm dizzy! No!
Ah, you're fine. Wow.
Thank God I have this armor.
God, fucking Impact Mantle sucks, man. Like, Jesus. Ah, I couldn't even KO the bitch.
A lot back in the day.
Yeah, I guess for multiplayer, they have like increased KO thresholds, right? So you may as well not use it online. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna go get more slinger ammo. Wow, that landing took forever. God, don't follow me, cat. Oh, fuck. Wow, what?
Oh, shit.
Okay. Just fucking threw me off, that's fine.
Oh, I fell.
Wait, why was he on the ground?
You're not,
I wall slammed him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well. You activated my agitator. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, recovery on Lance charge finisher is kind of long. Dude, I stepped 6 times. I'm still on fire? Fuck. Yeah, I'm glad Counter Claw won't be a thing anymore. It takes too long. Okay, Karma tenderize his head. Oh, fuck. God damn it. There we go. I got it. Oh, never mind.
Got it.
Okay. I'll do it again. Oh shit.
Of course. I probably run out just as I got hit.
Dude, this
Fucking explosions.
thing's just getting tossed around. Oh, you guys are pretty
Oh,
hurt.
no.
Would you like a life powder?
I wonder how well this thing and Megumin would get along.
Ooh, they'd be best friends, I think. Like, the funny thing about Mega Man is she likes giant robots too. Like, I'm like, okay, I can respect that.
Waifu. After she's too young.
Yeah, actually, to be honest, I really didn't like Mega Man very much. She was too memey, and I didn't really enjoy like the jokes they set up with her. Like, she was really good in the movie though. Like, I liked her there, but yeah, otherwise, I'm not really a fan.
I haven't gotten into that show because the art style keeps changing.
It does?
Yeah, like, you look at Aqua, when she's debuted, you know, she's normal looking, but as time goes on, like, looking at her movie, then her fucking certain assets become the size of planets, and I just fucking hate it. And they become way too, like, wiggly, and I'm just like, well, that's a fucking turn off.
Aqua?
Yeah.
I never noticed
not
anything
Aqua,
like that.
Not Aqua, Darkness.
Darkness?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they'll emphasize whatever for a joke, but yeah, I don't know, like
How's this motherfucker not dead?
yeah, Darkness, I guess like for the arranged marriage episode, like wow, what the fuck is going on here? Like, but I don't know, it's just for the jokes. But yeah, I thought the movie was absolutely fantastic. It had no right being that good. Like,
Is the movie the one with the weird demon woman thing?
yeah.
What do I feel something pressing against my butt?
That was horrific and amazing. Like, and you know, I guess I won't spoil the movie. It's fantastic. You guys need to see it.
Oh, well, okay. I didn't mean to do this. I really wanted to fuck off to go sharpen my lance, but alright.
I guess I'll just stop and heal. Get him salty. You can handle this, right? I'll just farcast her back to camp.
As long as he doesn't fuck off with me into the desert like he did that one time.
Oh, it looks like it's happening again, Salty.
Oh no. I'm not a Lunastra, I'm not your mate.
Well,
I'm not too sure
Fell
what
off.
knocked you down.
okay, I guess I had
full,
blast status.
I'm at full stamina.
Hey, Shipper, what's going on? Yeah, you caught the end of the live stream. I guess after this Teoster's dead, I'm probably gonna leave and go hang out with my family for a New Year's dinner, even though they're probably all asleep already. I'll just eat in the kitchen by myself.
I do this way. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I guess I did clip it. Is he binded? I don't see any ropes.
Yeah, I binded him.
That's hot.
He's just wiggling around, but there's nothing tying him down.
I think it's because he's like super close to the
Oh,
arrow thing.
okay, I think I see the rope. Okay, it's just...
I wish Zero would bind me.
no. No, it costs a lot of money.
I can. Oh, never mind. I don't have a soul. Can't offer that one.
Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, I contractually own 7 human souls. Yeah, that's not even a joke, it's actually true. Oh, fuck me! That was a huge explosion.
His tail stump is actually glowing pretty hot right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, Zenogre has the same effect, where it just glows like really blue.
Huh.
Ow.
Yeah, I'll tenderize the head.
I'm not gonna heal first.
You know, the reason they didn't add lances is because it probably would have ended the movie right then and there.
Yeah, it was like...
When you see how much damage the Greatsword did, you know, the fucking lance is gonna just go right through.
Yeah, just fucking pierce through the Rathalos' face or something, and... To be honest, Lance is too safe. You know, you need, like, a thrill, and... There needs to be a threat for a movie, you know, but Lance is too safe, so...
Gone Lance.
Yeah, there were, like, no shields, like, at all, like, in that movie. That was very weird. What the hell? That didn't activate my block. I saw that coming, you bitch. Whoa! Ow! That really hurt. Yeah, get him, Heavy. I'm kind of surprised this is still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. What the hell? You normally don't do that. What the hell? Did he just spin in place? What is this horse shit? Oh, did you guys see my Pixie video?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so fun.
I wish people would ignore me when I'm in the Pixie.
I don't get it, because I'm fucking rolling around in gold paint. Like, surely you see I'm coming, right? Like, I know people complain a lot about the Pixie, but for some reason when I use it, I don't really get targeted.
Oops, sorry, Heavy.
Yeah. God, I hope the God Offensive Guard is still in Rise. Oh god. Jesus fuck. Ah.
Well, if my Gravis is in there, then your your offensive guard will. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I wonder what they're gonna do to make his armor different from Uragon's, though. Actually, I guess Uragon's not confirmed, huh?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Yeah. Coldfire says he feels far more targeted in the Mudrock. I don't think I've used a Mudrock in like a year. You know, Longsword's gonna be anime as fuck. The new Japanese Rise game. Like,
I'm still down for. There's sadly no Rule 34 of the twins, and I'm like not any good ones. They're all overinflated
Really?
and shit like that. But like,
oh, I can look.
I cannot wait to get some of that.
I haven't
Damn,
looked
they look
yet.
Good.
Yeah, or I might just have to draw my own if you guys want to commission me. Oh,
There you go.
wow, that was that was cool as fuck. Dude, I just straight up did some like anime horse shit where I just like dashed through him right as he attacked me. Wow, I'm gonna save that clip. But yeah, chat, if you want to see yeah, Monster Hunter Rise, Handler, Elf, Rule 34, yeah, just send in some super chats, I guess. I'll spend some time drawing it.
Kill.
Okay, oh, I forgot to carve. I was too busy talking about porn. Okay. Yeah, so I actually have the option of buying the Gunner Gundam right now, and I'm not sure if I should. Salty, are you waiting for that blast status to go off in your face? No,
No,
get away from me.
I was giggling at the thought of every time I took the gunner out and you were on the enemy team.
Dude, I was in the BD2, like the friggin' support killer, and you shot out my legs. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's very annoying.
I've stopped using it because I just got like, it's to the point where it's not even fun anymore because I get too good with it. I get in sync with that suit.
People just stand around waiting for you to kill them. It doesn't make any sense. When I'm sniping, people are like friggin' force injector, like back and forth boosting all the time. I can't hit anything. Like for you, like they're just standing around, like I don't know, like they're just standing around drooling or just waiting for death. Oh, I got another throttle jewel. Weird. Too bad nobody uses latent power for anything. Damn. I really hope the decorations aren't RNG in Rise. Actually, there really shouldn't be any RNG, except for like mantle drops and shit like that. Ugh.
You a tired puppy fan, huh? You tired puppy. Yeah. So, I have 2 dislikes on my Finn video, and I'm really upset about that. How are you going to dislike a puppy eating a chicken tree?
Yeah, I posted a video of my dog Oppie, and people didn't like that either. Of course, that was years ago. It's still there, but yeah, I don't know. People are really judgmental, I guess.
Weeb ass pose is that heavy.
There's
God,
also this even more weeb. Well, even
God
more, yeah.
Damn. That is so weeb, that's making me cringe.
Yeah, you should see some of the taunts Virgil has. Like he straight up has the Yaido kata, like like the whole fucking kata. Like yeah, he has that, and then I forgot the EX taunt where his doppelganger dances.
Yeah, that's the one I was asking you to do, but you never did it.
Yeah.
Oh right, I guess I never did, huh? Yeah, I never really used the EX taunts because the button controls on them are actually sort of weird. Okay,
Whoa.
Shipper's asking, has Salty told you about his Zaku Cannon Master Grade yet? I know he's building one.
Yeah,
Was
no.
there anything else
I
you want to know?
put pictures in both Discords, Shipper.
Yeah. Salty's cheating on you, by the way. He loves me the most. Alright, guys. I think it's time to say goodbye. So, yeah, that was our thoughts on the Monster Hunter movie. It's okay. Go buy tickets if you want the virus or you want to give your money to communists, or I guess you can watch it at home. Probably not a great use of time. But yeah, they did okay. But just don't have high expectations. Yeah, Tony Jaa
Yeah.
did awesome. Like so hopefully he has some sort of future.
Yeah, just expect it to be hammy, the movie.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Do you guys want to shell anything before we go for today?
Y'all are beautiful people, and I hope you guys have a wonderful year.
And heavy.
I guess, yeah, have a good rest of the year. Hopefully it doesn't go as bad for everybody.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah, mine's already off to a bad start. So yeah, happy New Year, everybody. Or sorry, I mean to say happy calendar change. And yeah, so subscribe to Salty Walty 1 on YouTube and Silver_Lightning. That's Salty and Heavy, respectively. And I guess subscribe to me if you feel like it. I don't know. So yeah, we're working on future content. Okay, I guess that's it. Let me wave so you guys can go away. Hey, yesters, wave. Okay, there you go. Alright, everyone have a very good night. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll all see you next time. Oh yeah, I think tomorrow we'll live stream. We're gonna draw the Guapo t-shirt tomorrow, so yeah, look out for that. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Hmm.
Um,